Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. Thank you for joining me today on another video. And in today's video, I'm going to be unboxing the Pixel 2, the Google Pixel 2. And I'm pretty excited to do this because I've been wanting to try out the Google Pixel for a while now. The issue was that I didn't like it, to be very honest with you guys. I thought it was ugly and it didn't look good. The first version was definitely a lot uglier than this. This one feels a little bit better. However, I'm still not a fan of that dual tone on the back, the glass and the aluminum. And overall, I'm still not sure. I've been very harsh on the Pixel. If you guys follow me on social media, you know that I've not been happy with this phone, and I think it's not fair of me to judge the phone so harshly without even using it. And I decided that it's important for me to use it before I start, trashing on it anymore. So, without further ado, here's the Google Pixel 2. I got the just black in 64 gigs, and the thing was, I went for the normal Pixel, not the XL, because I'm tired of the larger phones now. I'm actually enjoying the smaller 5-inch screens, or something around there, 5.8, smaller, not extremely massive, but big enough screens. And I just wanted to see what it would feel like to have a pure Android experience. I've never had a phone with pure Android. I've had close to Android with Motorola phones in the past, but never a pure stock Android phone. So this is going to be an interesting test to see what Android really feels like without a skin on top. So let me just show you the box before I open it up. So at the back we have Team Pixel, green background, Google at the bottom, nothing much. Side of the phone on the side of the box, and back of the phone on the front. On this side we have Google Assistant built in. On the bottom just some regulatory information, manufacturer information. So it was manufactured by HTC. This is an HTC Pixel. The XL is made by LG. And I'm kind of happy I got the LG one. I'm sorry, the HTC one, because as you guys have heard, Pixel 2 has been having, XL has been having a lot of issues. So let's get right into unboxing this box. And there's a piece of tape up here. I'm going to slice through it. There we go. And is that it? Is there one at the bottom? No, that's it. All right, so let me lift the box up. Boom. All right, so we have Pixel front and center, and interestingly enough, it's not facing, the screen isn't facing towards us. It's actually the back that faces towards us, and actually it seems to be a lot bigger than I thought it would be. Actually, it's a lot taller than I thought it would be. Wow. Feels nice. Let me just put this to the side real quick. So let's see what's in the box. So let me be honest with you guys. This box, not the most premium feeling. This tray, comparing it to the Samsung or an iPhone box, it's not even close. It just feels like it's cheap. All right, let's open up the box. So there's a lift tab here. Lifting it out, we have, yay, welcome to Team Pixel. Cool. So, okay, it seems like a bunch of booklets in here. Let me just see if there's anything else interesting in here except booklets. All right, we do have the SIM tool here, which is, actually, this is the weirdest shaped SIM tool I've ever seen. It's like a circle with the pin. Otherwise, it's just like a normal pin. This is a weird shape. All right, so here we have, let's get started. Quick start guide and a be safe reference guide. All right, let me put this to the side. And let's look here. So there's, all right, interesting. So even this phone has a USB Type-C to USB Type-A adapter. My Galaxy Note 8 and the S8 also came with this adapter. Didn't expect it to come with the Pixel. All right, let's see. Okay, lifting this up, we have a USB Type-C to USB Type-C charging cable. Okay, this is weird. This is my first Type-C to Type-C cable. Generally, I've seen Type-A to Type-C. That's what most of my devices have. First device with a Type-C to Type-C. I'm kind of, if this is your only phone, it would be kind of weird, since not all laptops really have USB Type-C ports. So they are definitely moving a little bit into the future. I don't mind it, but it is definitely something to keep in mind. What else is there? All right, so the headphone jack adapter. This is something that I pointed out on my Twitter a while ago, that Google was being so hypocritical by basically bashing the iPhone last year for ditching the headphone jack and then doing the same thing this year. I don't mind that they ditched the headphone jack. It's okay with me, but what I don't like is hypocrisy, and it's pretty clear that Google has been a little bit hypocritical with the headphone jack. So last up, we have a little box that comes right out, right? And in the box, we have this USB Type-C connector for the charger. So this is a fast charger. Let me just check. All right, nowhere does it say fast charger, but I'm fairly certain that this is a fast charger. So let's, pretty simple. Alright, everything is white, if you guys notice. There's a lot of white, and the white, to be honest with you guys, it doesn't feel like a premium glossy white. It's like a weird, already kind of getting dirty white, which I don't think will fare well in the long term. So I'll keep you guys updated, but it's kind of a plasticky white, and I feel like a rubbery white is actually the right way to go. It's a kind of a rubber finish white, and I feel like this stuff is going to get dirty quick. One more thing I'd like to note, this is a $600+ phone, and you don't get headphones inside of it. So I'm kind of, I don't know, it seems like Google cut a lot of corners, and I really don't understand why, since they are charging such a premium with this phone. So let me put the box aside and let's look at the phone. So here's the phone. It does come in this plastic cover. On it, it says, "Hi, how can I help you?" Just start with "Okay Google," squeeze the sides of your phone. So you could just squeeze the phone and you'll get the "Okay Google" assistant. I'm not sure if I'm going to be using that or not, so let me just open up this plastic here. Okay. Wow. So these bezels are massive, massive, massive. I think this has to be one of the largest bezels. It kind of reminds me of the iPhone 3G, 3GS days where the bezels were just massive on the top. Because even with the iPhone 6, I have an iPhone 6 right here, I feel like the bezels are a lot smaller. Let me just have the display on, and you can see that the bezels are much smaller on the iPhone here. So very weird that Google decided to give you such... I mean, I can understand having bezels, but having bezels of this size doesn't make sense to me. And they do give you a dual speaker, so I mean, I'm not complaining all the way, but come on, I'm fairly certain that you could have done better. Okay, and the back, the phone is metal, but it has this coating on top that feels like it is like plastic. I'm not a fan of this finish, guys. It feels very cheap. I don't know why, but the plastic coating doesn't make it feel like it's an expensive phone, and the entire point of this phone is it's an expensive premium phone now. So the choice of materials always does kind of bother me, especially looking at something like the OnePlus 5T that went with an all-metal back with much... While it may be a cheaper phone, if I were to show this to somebody who didn't really know a lot about phones, I can guarantee that they'd probably say the OnePlus 5T is a more expensive phone in comparison to the Pixel 2. So let me power on the Pixel. Let's see. Google. Alright, so now you guys can have a better idea of what these bezels look like. They're just massive, massive. I don't know. It'll take me some time to get used to it. So that booted up fairly quickly. So here's the setup. Alright. So the edges here around the screen are chamfered. They're metal. It's not that plasticky coating, so that's a good thing. At least when you're immediately looking at it, it doesn't look as cheap. And there's a lot of bands I'm noticing everywhere on the phone. So there's one over here, two over here, and two down here, one up here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 bands in total I'm counting. These probably are the antenna and Wi-Fi bands, but I have no idea why they need 7 bands like these. Why couldn't you just gone for something a little bit different? Plus, they have a glass back here as well, so not sure exactly what's going on with this design. It definitely looks like it's a confused design. And one cool thing is that they do have the fingerprint scanner up here in the middle, so it's a very logically comfortable place to use it. Unlike, some other phones where the Note 8, particularly where it's so high up. So overall, my first impressions are that this phone is not premium, to be very honest with you guys. I'm sure that the software experience will change my mind as I go into the future, but if you just showed me the phone with nothing else to go off, I'd say that this phone is worth $400 or $500 at most, not $600-700. No way, especially comparing it to something like the Galaxy S8. Just the way it looks, even the iPhone 8 looks a lot better than this in my frank opinion, and I don't know why. It's just not the best design. That's a wrap for this video, guys. This was the unboxing and quick first impressions of the Google Pixel 2. As I said, I'm not the biggest fan of it, but I'm sure as I'm going to be using it and testing it, I might have some different opinions on it. So be sure to subscribe to the channel to stay up to date with all the Pixel content. I'm going to be comparing it to all the flagships of this year, and maybe even doing something similar to what Marquez does, MKBHD does, with the Smartphone Awards Not sure I'm going to do that or not, but might be coming, so be sure to subscribe to the channel and hit that bell icon to stay up to date with notifications when I upload. Be sure to follow me on social media as well. I post all the behind the scenes stuff and just day-to-day stuff about these phones when I'm reviewing them. I don't include everything in the videos and reviews that I do in my social media, so definitely check me out. All the links are down below. Thank you guys for watching. I'll catch you in the next one.